Today is Good Friday, and in one of the key scenes of Good Friday, it's a moment where the Roman governor has the opportunity to free a prisoner. He's got Jesus in his custody, knowing he's innocent. And so what he does is he offers the Jews the opportunity to free Jesus to them. And thinking that he wants to create a way in which he can free Jesus, he offers them the complete opposite end of the spectrum. He offers them a revolutionary, a violent revolutionary, who was likely to have been involved in terrorism and all sorts of things, a chap by the name of Barabbas. And the Roman governor says, I'm going to free one of these two prisoners. You've got Jesus, who heals the sick, helps the poor, preaches and teaches and performs miracles and demonstrates love, and I've not found any wrong with him. And on the other hand, you've got a violent revolutionary who's causing trouble, who's stirring up hatred, who is causing disruption and destruction, and quite rightly has been sentenced to death in the views of the Romans. And unfortunately what the crowd do is they listen to those who despise and hate Jesus. They stir up the crowd and demand the freedom of Barabbas. They demand the freedom of the one who has been sentenced to death for crimes he has committed, and instead condemn Jesus, the Son of God, innocent and perfect, to death. And what happens and what plays out on Good Friday, we see there the great exchange, that Jesus takes the place on the cross, literally for a prisoner, literally for someone who has committed wrongs, who had been due to die. And that prisoner who had been due to die walks free and receives a second chance, if you like, at life and freedom. And that great exchange that takes place between Jesus and Barabbas is a representation of what takes place on the cross itself, that as Jesus is nailed to the cross, he takes the place for me and for you in the great exchange. That the Bible tells us that there's a punishment for our disobedience and our disruption and our separation from God, and that is death. And that Jesus takes that punishment on himself. The Son of God, he takes that punishment on himself because of his love for us. That on that Good Friday, as Jesus hung on a cross, breathed his last and uttered the words, "It is finished," he had completed the great exchange, taking death for us and buying for us freedom. It's Friday, but Sunday is coming. The great exchange takes place on Good Friday. The great escape follows on Easter Sunday.